Hello YouTube, today we are going to be doing a complete teardown and cleaning of this Xbox One. It is the first model of the Xbox One, I believe. But without further ado, let's just get into it. And what you want to do first is you want to come over to this side panel here, the one with the fins on it and the USB, and you want to put something to pry, and you want to be careful while doing it, but you want to put something to pry in, and you just want to carefully work off this panel. I've already done it once before. As you can see, I painted it. The paint job turned out like crap, but that's okay. And you want to just carefully go around this edge. And you want to, when it gets loose enough, just pry it off. Make sure you don't break any of the tabs or anything. And then just set that aside for now. And the next part you want to work at is you want to turn it around. You want to go to the back. And I believe it's right here. You're not going to be able to, I don't believe there's a way you're going to be able to get this perfect without doing any damage at all. There's a warranty void sticker there. Last time I had to take this off is because something fell on it and bent the metal right here where the fan is, and the fan got stuck. Well, now what you do is you want to, starting from right here on the side, prying up. I'll get back to you when I get this top off, or when I, yep. These are what the clips look like on the back. And the one on this, ooh, I don't want to shut it again. Oops, sorry about that. But now, what you want to do is you just want to slowly, because the front comes off with the top, and then you want to, gotta remember how to, okay, yeah. So, now what I'll do is show you guys the little clips that this has. My lighting situation ain't very great, but there is clips that you gotta pull. You gotta push these out like this and pry it up. Now you can do this with your hand or however, just whatever you're comfortable with. You need more than one hand though, so I'm just gonna set you down for a minute. You just kinda push them down all at the same time. Ooh, try not to break them. I mean, if you do, it'll still go back together. It just not as good. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a little tab that looks like that. That comes off too. It just sort of pulls out of right there, which is fine. You can pull that out too, and then you don't have to worry about taking the whole thing off. But it's easier if you take the whole thing off, I think. So I'll just pause you guys. I'll take it off. Okay, so now we're at the part where you can see what all is inside. On the top piece here, there's a lot of, you can just see. There's a lot of dirt and stuff. You can see down in there, there's some dirt. There's your Wi-Fi card. There's this part that makes a sound when the Xbox turns on. A little boop boop. But yeah, so you just want to blow all that off or whatever on the top part. There's the metal I was telling you guys about that got dented and was making the fan get stuck to begin with. Looks like I could unbend that again. It's pretty bent up. Something must have fell on it again. You know, people who don't stay out of my room, so stuff gets damaged, but it's alright. And you want to take all these screws out, and you want to take screws out holding that down. And I believe this is just a clip. You want to push that in, pull it up, and just set it out here. You can unplug it from here by you want to slowly pull up on that. You want to try to grab it by the plastic and pull out. And you want to take these little copper pieces, you want to slowly pull those out, and they pull straight up, so you gotta be careful with those. Yep, and I'll get back to you when I get all them screws out. I forgot to mention you're gonna want to take these ones off on this faceplate piece as well, so I'll do that here as I'm taking these ones out as well. Alright, so now I'd just like to mention, after you take the Wi-Fi card off, you do not want to take them smaller screws out that were underneath of it, holding that little board in that's on the inside, because if you do that, I mean, you can take it out, but it's gonna fall down, then you won't know how to line it back up. So I left them in so I can see how it lines up. So when I lift this up, I can see, and then I'll take them out. You just gotta lift it up very slow so as to not break any connections or anything like that. So let me just show you best I can how that would look. Okay, yeah, see, so there's a plug-in in here actually. Just unplug that plug-in that's in there, just carefully, you know, as best you can, all the wires at once, and just wiggle it and pull it. Yep, then you want to set that off to the side somewhere. Alright. So here's what we got. We got an actual just regular SATA hard drive in here, just sitting in here, you know. It's a 1 terabyte, but as you can see, there's a whole bunch of crud up here on the fan, and it's just loose. I mean, I could hear it rattling around in there. Before, I'm surprised I can't see more stuff down in there, but I'm sure it's in there. Oh yeah, it's all around the edges and stuff. So I mean, they get dirty. There's the CD drive right here. I mean, all this stuff just comes up and slides out, and you can clean it. Even the hard drive, it's all pretty simple. It's, you know, obviously make sure it's unplugged while you're doing all this. Didn't think that should have to be said, but you know, you can actually swap the hard drive if you do it this way. But this pops up, hard drive tray and everything. So but then you know, you can get all the little junk and stuff that's in there out, clean it up. But that's how you take it apart, you know, complete teardown. And this is a working, functional Xbox if you needed a basic of what it should look like to put it back, to put one back together or something. But yeah, hope you like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely subscribe. I've noticed that most of my watchers are not subscribed for some reason. Also, you can lift this whole this whole tray comes out. You can clean down here too. You can take this little thing out when you do that. This whole board comes out. But see, I would have never known there's a little broken piece of plastic in there that's been rattling around. And there's a whole bunch of dirt in here. But for real, please help me out, subscribe, and yeah.